What's up, YouTube? Back at it today with another video, doing my draft recap series. So today we're gonna be doing the Los Angeles Chargers. So I think this draft for the Los Angeles Chargers was a way to make Philip Rivers happy, because he is the face of their franchise and they want him to endorse the team, go on talk shows, radio shows, whatever, to endorse the new team to the new city that they moved to. So they drafted. So let's talk about Mike Williams and how I think he fits in as a player on the team. So I think Mike Williams is a great player, but he needs to work on some things. He needs to work on his route running, he needs to work on his hands, he needs to work on just being more explosive. But I think he's a great red zone threat. I think he's a great just mismatch player. He's like 6'3", 6'4", tall player, but I don't see where he fits in on this team. I think he's going to be the third string receiver behind Travis Benjamin, Keenan Allen, and maybe the fourth behind Tyrell Williams if he doesn't earn his spot. So I think that their team was already good on receivers, and I think that they made a luxury pick, which I'm not very fond of, but I like the pick in general, and it's to keep Philip Rivers happy. So on to the next pick. Alright, on to the next pick, which was Forrest Lamp, guard out of Western Kentucky, I believe. I really like the pick for them. I think he's a very solid player, gonna help solidify his offensive line. He's gonna help just build up his team. Gonna help the run game, gonna help Melvin Gordon average more yards, gonna help Philip Rivers in the passing game, gonna help him be more focused in the pocket, help interceptions, just he's gonna help keep away from interceptions, and I really like the pick. I think it's another pick to keep Philip Rivers happy, keep him just help endorse the team, and I really like the pick. I think they could have gone, I don't think they could have gotten anything better. One of the best offensive linemen in the class, and I really like the pick. On to the next one. Alright, on to the next pick, which was Dan Feeney out of Indiana. I like the pick again. He's going to help this offensive line, which was very, very bad last year. They had no good players, and they've been building this offensive line up this offseason, and I think it's going to be decent. It's going to help the run game, just like what I said with Forrest Lamp. He's going to do everything that Forrest Lamp does. He's going to help solidify his offensive line, help run game, help the pass game, blah, blah, blah. Everyone already knows, so I like the pick. Yeah, basically help the offensive line. On the next pick. Alright, so the next pick in the draft was Desmond King out of Iowa. I absolutely love this pick. Desmond King is he's a great ball hawk, very explosive. Not very explosive. He's explosive. He is aggressive. He's a great player to have on your team, and I think that they got a steal here. People were scared to take him because his short stature. He is not the fastest player, and people didn't feel like he would be a great safety because of it. He's kind of short, but I don't know, 5'11", 5'10" is a good safety's height. It's a little bit short, but it's okay. And I think that he can be a great player for them. He can be a great nickel safety. And I think that he can cover slot receivers and shut them down. 5th round pick, and I really like the pick. There's nothing much to say. He's a stud, and the Chargers got a stealable player here. Alright, for the last pick I'm going to cover in the Chargers draft, they pick Rayshawn Jenkins, the safety out of Miami. I like the pick. I don't know much about Rayshawn Jenkins, but he can help solidify their secondary. They're going to have a deadly secondary next year. Casey Hayward played very good last year, and they're just going to have a great secondary. I know they released Brandon Flowers, but still, Desmond King can take his spot in the nickel corner, or nickel safety, whatever they want to run. And I think that Rayshawn Jenkins can start next to Jaleel Adai, I think is their safety right now. And I think they'll have a pretty good safety duo. I think this is their compensation for not drafting Malik Hooker, which isn't bad, but I think that they should have drafted Malik Hooker at the 7th spot. But this is a decent compensation. They got a good safety, and nothing else much to say. Comment your opinion on the Los Angeles Chargers draft, and like, comment, subscribe, and peace. I'm out.